Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Hey, let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Today's beer, we're going to do a Hardywood beer. Hardywood Park Craft Brewing. These guys are in Virginia. This is their Baltic Sunrise Baltic Porter with locally roasted coffee beans from Blanchard's Coffee Roasters. This is part of the Virginia Root series. Yeah, this is the same thing, locally grown coffee beans, 9.4% alcohol by volume, 55 IBUs, and it was put in the can on January 20th of 22. And guys, January 20th of 2022, and today is March the 7th. This beer just showed up at the local Kroger store where my other half works yesterday. So it just showed up there yesterday. So 120 and 3/6 was yesterday's date. 5 weeks? Took 5 weeks from the time this was put in the can in Virginia, and where they're at, which is I think they're probably in Richmond. I don't see it on here, but I think they are. Yeah, Richmond, Virginia. So this was in Richmond, and here I'm in Salem, which is 3 hours away. Took 5 weeks to go through the brewery and be packaged, then from there to whatever distributor it went to, and then out to the Kroger distributor warehouse, and then to the Kroger store. So took 5 weeks for that to happen. 5 weeks. So that's what I'm saying about beer distribution here in Virginia. Much less any beers anywhere else in the country or the world that's being distributed in this area. It's even longer. So a 3-hour trip took 5 weeks from brewery to store. It's what it is there, guys. I ain't making this shit up. I mean, it's sad, but it's the truth. This is the 2022 edition. And of course, Beer Advocate clumps them all together. It doesn't matter what year it is and what alcohol it is. They throw them all in the same swimming pool. Swim or sink. And whereas Untappd does, a lot of times it'll differentiate between the years. And when I went to Untappd and typed in the 2022 edition of this, it came up as 2022, but it had 0 ratings, so nobody has commented on this one right now. So maybe it takes that long. I don't know, guys. I figured it would be at least one on there, so I'm probably going to be the first one to post something about it on here. So we shall see. I'm a big fan of Hardywood beers. They are not cheap to buy. A 4-pack of this is like $16, $17. I mean, it's not cheap to buy. I think that's what she told me it was. Maybe in 13, I don't know. Between $13 and $16, somewhere in that vicinity for 4 of them. So anyway, it's a big ABV beer, and another reason why, if you're going to get it, drink it fresh. Got coffee in it, it's going to fade. So if you want that big punch of coffee, you probably need to drink it for 2 or 3 months anyway to get the maximum. I'm not saying it's going to go bad overnight. 6 months from now, you're probably still going to taste coffee in it too. So I don't know 10 years from now if you're going to taste coffee in it or not, but on stuff like this, I try to drink it pretty quick. Anyway, we got the ABV, we got the IBUs, we got the date, and this is a porter. So it's not pitch black coming out. It looks a lot like cola coming out. Now it's probably going to look dark in the glass, but it's not super dark here, guys. I'm going to do the swirly swirl before I set it down. I've not noticed any kind of sediment or anything in the Hardywood beers that I have reviewed, period, probably. I don't think swirling it around is going to make any effect on this brewery's particular beers. I may be wrong. I'm just throwing that out. I haven't noticed anything different. Finger and a half head on that. It's pretty dark, guys. I mean, a little bit of red rubiness around the thin part down here. But otherwise, it looks pretty dark in this big bulk part of the glass. Nice looking porter. I mean, like I said, I'm a fan of this brewery's beers. They make some tasty stuff, and this hopefully is no exception. Through the nose we go. Roasted malt, slight hint of some coffee. The coffee is not off the chain on the nose, so I'm not sure where it's going to end up on my scale, but maybe a hint of black molasses, roasted malt, and very faint hint of coffee. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers. Now, on the taste, coffee all the way. Big time coffee. So, I mean, maybe my big old schnoz is just not picking it up, but the taste buds definitely are. Coffee. Roasted malt. Coffee. Not exceptionally sweet. I don't think any lactose or anything like that was done with it. Decent beer. I mean, a nice coffee porter. And it's a big coffee porter at 9.4%. And being with the Baltic part of it, more of a bitter taste in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. If you're used to drinking the style, it's probably not that bitter. But if you've had any milk stouts or anything with lactose in it, which makes it a lot sweeter, the Baltic style to me is just a little harsh. I mean, it's just me though. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I enjoy it. I don't think I could drink these all the time. But the Baltic, the Baltic part of it is the bitterness to me. It's the type of malt that's being used and all that, and the style of beer that it is. 55 IBUs. It's not super bitter, but the Baltic style adds bitterness to it to me. It's just me though. It's just me flapping. So the swirly swirl, we get it all in there. To be honest, guys, it's a very tasty beer. I mean, if you're looking for something in the coffee porter, fits the bill very well. Very nice. Is it worth what they're charging for it? That would be questionable. This is something I would not stock up on as far as buying cases of it at a time. First, because it's a Baltic, and I'm not a super huge fan of Baltics, but having coffee in it would be something you wouldn't want to purchase a ton of this and try to save it, unless you just got deep pockets and you want to taste the difference. And if that's the case, so be it. Guys, it's right out of the fridge. Let's go sip on it. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on it a while. Hardly any lacing at all left on that beer. It's a decent beer, guys. It's not blowing my hair back or my socks off. It's a tasty Baltic porter with coffee. I mean, that's what it says it is, and basically that's all it is. That's all of it summed up together. Baltic porter brewed with coffee. And that's what I'm getting. Final chug. Very pleasant coffee notes. I mean, it's definitely a tasty coffee porter. Well made, local beer I consider in Virginia. I like the Hardywood beers that they produce, especially when these darker beers like this that I've been picking up fairly religiously the last couple of winters when they come out, the Christmas stuff and the GBS. So it's a tasty beer, guys. To me, The dates on it, ABVs on it, the IBUs are on it, everything is on it. It says it's a coffee porter. It's what it tastes like, guys. It's a beer, 90 from me, guys. I think it's worthy of that. It's well made, tasty beer, and it is what it says it is on the label. So, yes. Beer Advocate says 90, outstanding. I'm in agreement. That's exactly where I'm putting it. And Untapped doesn't have any ratings on it yet. Nobody's commented on it, and I'm getting ready to right now. So I think it's a solid beer. Blowing your hair back, socks off? Probably not. It may. I mean, if you're into this and that's your style, you might like this. I mean, it may be top 10 beer, top 5 beer, top 2 beer even. So it's all depending on what you like to drink and what impresses you and all that kind of stuff. Some people like McDonald's, some people like Burger King, some people like Wendy's, some people like Hardee's, some people like Arby's, some people like Pizza Hut. So, I mean, it all depends on what you like, guys. So if you've had this one, the 2022 edition, not the 2021, let me know what you think. I think it's a tasty beer. And it's worthy of picking up if you like this style. So, you know, pick one up if you can. If you like it, go buy more. So, that being said, guys, this is the Baltic Sunrise 2022 from Hardywood. So, till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.